Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you this full face of first impressions, and I basically ended up going for this kind of purpley look, and there's no eyeliner. So if you're wondering why I look different, it's because I'm wearing no eyeliner, because someone asked me on Twitter if I could do a makeup look that doesn't involve eyeliner, because they said that a lot of people don't enjoy using it, or like you guys maybe don't feel so confident wearing eyeliner, or like doing your eyeliner is what I mean. So yeah, I thought I would do a makeup look without eyeliner this time, and also just to like switch things up a bit. So I'm testing a bunch of new products in this video. Pretty much everything I used on my face apart from my concealer was something new today, so if you want to find out what I thought of like everything on my face, then just keep watching. So I've got a lot of things to test in this video, and my lips are feeling a bit dry, so I'm just going to moisturise them. And the lip balm that I've absolutely been loving recently, I thought I really wasn't going to like these. I mentioned these in a recent haul video. These are the Really Me Glossy Liquid Lip Balms by Miss Sporty. What I've been using this for is I've been putting this on every night before I go to sleep, and when I wake up in the morning, my lips are so moisturised. So I've got tons of Model Zone products to test in this video. They reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I'd like to receive some stuff, and I asked for one of the highlighters and they sent me so much stuff. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Flawless Colour Correcting Concealer Palette. Just looks like this, and as you can see, I've got a few like blemishes, so I am just going to put some of these on my face. Actually, I'm going to use the brushes. So in this video, loads of you guys have asked me to test out these silicone brushes from Makeup Revolution. So I've got the face ones, which I think are meant for contouring rather than foundation, but I'm going to try it for foundation. And they've also got some eye brushes as well, which I guess could work for concealer, but I think I'm going to use one of these to do my concealer. I'm just going to use like the big one and see if it will like pick up product. Okay, that's a bit weird. It's kind of like, wait, let's just put a bit on, and then like, it literally feels like a Cilla sponge on a stick, but not quite as squidgy. Okay, so that'll do. It feels kind of like a little bit oily. I don't know, it's not my favourite colour corrector. I feel like because I have pretty oily skin, I prefer like my concealers to be a little bit like drier, you know? You know what, it's actually blending out quite nicely with this little like brush thing. Oh, I've got to pick Sam up in like 45 minutes. Then for my foundation, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in 00 Light Natural. It's their new colour, and I recently got this on Beauty Bay, but as you can probably tell, it is actually a little bit too dark for me, so I do apologise. And I have worn this before. I wore it in a video, but I haven't like actually shown it kind of how it works in a video, if that makes sense. I'm going to try and blend it with this thing, but I just know that when it gets to my nose, it's just not going to happen. Ooh, okay. Definitely too dark for me. Yeah, I mean, these brushes, sorry, are advertised as contour brushes, not like foundation brushes, so I feel like this isn't going to go so well. I feel like I put way too much on my face because it's just like, ugh. Okay, I need to use a beauty blender, otherwise this is just not going to be savable, because I'm going outside right after this. So yeah, I feel like those brushes, maybe if you don't want to get your fingers dirty, you could use the brushes to kind of apply the foundation to your face and then blend it out with a beauty blender like I did, because I know that some people hate getting foundation on their hands, so you could use it for that, but I think to actually blend your foundation, it's a no-no. For oily skin, I would say it's got like a medium lasting power. I think this is from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, and I absolutely love it. Like, I've been using this more than my actual beauty blender just because I love how it's like pointy on both ends, and I just feel like it does a amazing job at blending. Just realised I don't have concealer. I'm gonna have to move from my seat to get a concealer. I am not joking, it's literally like an obstacle course in my bedroom when I try and film. Okay, so for concealer I don't actually have a new one. So I'm just going to use my Collection Lasting Perfection. I mean, it is working, but again, it's quite difficult to get into the corners. Like, it's quite difficult to get in your inner corners with these brushes. Oh my god, I can't get that Ed Sheeran song out of my head. You guys know that I'm not good at cream contouring, and I don't get along with it, but I'm gonna try using the Miss Sporty Really Me Second Skin Effect Foundation in the shade Really Honey, which is like a little bit darker. I really liked the one that actually matches me for this. So let's just draw a bit of that on. Ooh, okay. I would really recommend this Miss Sporty Stick Foundation if you've got dry skin, because I really love the finish of it, but on oily skin it didn't last particularly well on me. Hey, that blended really nice with this brush. I actually think these brushes work pretty well if you're into your like cream contouring and stuff. I don't know, they blend out pretty nicely. I mean, they're probably not something that I would personally use on a day-to-day basis, but like I said, if you're the type of person that, like, I don't know, likes trying these new innovative things and you don't like getting your hands dirty, then I don't know, that actually worked pretty well for cream contour. And then, boys and girls, I'm going to do a bit of cream highlighting using the NYX Bright Idea highlighter stick in Lavender Lust. Cream highlighting literally never works for me, but okay, NYX. That went well. So I'm now going to be trying a new powder. Okay, I'm lying. I have tried this before, but only once. Emma from Emma's Rectangle, you guys know her. She's amazing. If you're not already subscribed, go over and subscribe. But anyway, she got me a late birthday present of the NARS Loose Powder in Snow. If you guys know me, you know that I love Nikki Tutorials. And Nikki Tutorials always raves about this powder, and Emma got it for me, which I literally can't believe. Like, Emma, that was so naughty because this is so expensive, and I'm so, like, when I opened it I was like, no. And I'm gonna try and bake, which I never normally do, but that's what Nikki does, so. You know, I used this the other day, and I absolutely loved it. Oh, okay, that was a bit much. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm actually going to put this all over my face because I have extremely oily skin. So for bronzer, I'm going to use this Model Zone Sculpt and Glow palette. And there is a highlighter in here, but I'm not going to be using that because I have like a separate highlighter. You can still kind of see the highlighter like from the NYX thing. But yeah, it's got a really pretty highlighter in here, which I think is like slightly too dark for my skin because I did try it on once before, but it is really pretty. Okay, that's very, very warm. This is so pigmented. You literally need the tiniest bit. It blended pretty nicely, but it's just a little bit too like warm and dark for my skin, I think. I feel like this would be good for people that wear fake tan or just have more tanned skin that want to kind of like warm up their face. The baked blush I absolutely love. It's so cute and tiny. This also has a mirror, which I think is amazing because it's such a small little thing. I just love how all the packaging is magnetic. Like, I love that. And that is very pigmented. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. And then we have the highlighter, which is the thing that I originally was most excited to test. So this one is in Peach Pearl, and again it's got the magnetic packaging, it's got a mirror, and then it's got this really cool like swirly design. I'm in love. Oh my, that is so pretty. This video is going really well so far. I've just realised nothing has gone terribly wrong. Okay, so next is eyebrows. I'm going to be using the new NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil. I haven't used eyebrow pencils in months. So if these brows go horribly wrong, I am horribly sorry. Oh my god, this is so hard. I feel like if you're used to using eyebrow pencils, this would be great, but I'm really not. This one looks like a slug. So to clean up my brows, I'm going to take one of these really small brushes. This is from the Model Zone brush set, which I'm going to be using on my eyes. I'm just going to take like this one, I think, and just put some concealer on. So I'm going to move on to my eyes, and like I said, I'm using the brushes from the Model Zone brush set. So I'm just going to go in with the Vintage Rose palette. Again, it's got the really pretty magnetic packaging. It does come with a little brush in it, but I've just thrown it on the floor somewhere. Literally, what is wrong with me? So I'm going to go in with this colour here in my crease. Oh, that's really nice. Kind of like a pinky purpley nude colour. It could do with being like a little bit fluffier, but I can use my other brushes for that. It's quite good for like really getting in there into your crease. Okay, so I'm then going in with this colour here, which is another kind of matte colour. This one's more of a brown. Okay, so far, really, really nice. I'm going to go in with Bouquet, which is like a sparkly purple colour. I think I'm going to do a kind of purpley look. And I'm using that same brush just because like, I feel like you could double this up as a flat brush and a blender brush just because it's quite dense. And I'm just going to put that purple shade on my... Oh, that's really bright. I'm going to put that on my outer corners. I'm also going to put that on my inner corners. So in the pan, it looks like it's got a bit of shimmer in it, but when you actually put it on, the shimmer just kind of disappears and it's pretty much matte. Wow. Okay, I'm then taking on the smaller brush this darker purple shade here called Violetta, and I'm just gonna pack that on the outer corner and my inner corner. I might have to come back and finish this because I'm going to be really late picking up Sam. Okay, so I'm just going to take the silicone brushes from the Makeup Revolution set. Somebody asked me on Twitter if I could do a look without eyeliner and she said that a lot of people struggle with it, so I thought, yeah, sure, I will do that. But this little brush is just like a little tiny little silicone eyeliner brush. I'll try and use it in like another video, or I'll let you know on Twitter how it is or something, or Snapchat. And I'm going to take some of the colour called Charming, which is the gold one. And, oh, okay. I'm just going to pack that on. Oh wow, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, I feel like these brushes are so good for packing on like pigment onto it, like shimmery colours on the centre of your eyelid, because these kind of silicone brushes pick up more product, so they act more as if they're your finger, if that makes... I don't think I'm making any sense. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same on my lower. So I'm going to use the Colour Chrome eyeshadow kit, and this is like one of those, it's like the Stila ones where you get a little thing of cream eyeshadow and you're supposed to mix it on a tray. But speaking from experience, I just use these kind of straight out the pot and they work fine. It's like a foiled eyeshadow. This one is in Golden Lights, and oh mama, yes. Oh my, oh Jesus. I feel like if you have any of these like cream eyeshadows, these silicone brushes are what they can be used for, because like it goes on so nice. And normally I put on cream eyeshadows with my fingers, but like obviously you can't be very precise with that, but oh my god, look at this. I'm dead. So I'm using the L'Oreal Mega... I can't speak because I'm like so like amazed by these eyeshadows. So I'm then going in with the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Hippie Mascara, and I got this yesterday because Emma recommended it. I was looking out for L'Oreal's new mascara, but they didn't have it in Superdrug, so I was like, okay then. Okay, that mascara is pretty nice. I feel like L'Oreal make really good mascaras. So I'm just going to put some of this on my lower lashes. I actually quite like that mascara. I mean, it's not my favourite ever, but it is really nice. And on that, I'm gonna have to rush out. I'm gonna be really late. I'm really sorry, Sam. So I've been gone for about an hour. What is happening? Why is the background not blurring? My camera is really not cooperating and it's really annoying me. And the background is blurry. Sometimes the background doesn't go blurry like this, like if you compare it to how it was a second ago, and I have no idea why. So what I'm now going to do is put on some eyelashes. These are the Model's Own textured eyelashes in number 30, I believe. When you take them off the packaging, they literally just go straight. I just feel like they've never actually put eyelashes on without eyeliner before. Okay, so I'm not a massive fan of the eyelashes, but I did really like everything else. Finally for lips, I have a bunch of their lipstick colours. So they have this metallic packaging, and they are like magnetic, but just something that I do want to say is the magnet isn't very strong at all, so I feel like if you touch it like the tiniest bit, the lid could fall off. So if you are going to be putting this in your handbag, I would put it inside a makeup bag. So I'm going to try Oh So Nude, which is one of the matte colours. I really should have exfoliated my lips before this. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with one of the new NYX lip liners, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I just do a super plain nude lip, it's going to look a bit strange, so I'd quite like to do a bit of a darker nude. So I'm going to go in with the Sandstorm lip pencil, I think. These feel like they're going to be waterproof. So I would definitely recommend using a lip balm before these, because they're quite dry, but yeah, as I thought, they're pretty like waterproof, which is good. I kind of feel like I need a dark lipstick on. So I'm actually going to use one of the NYX lip lusters, I think these are called. Let's try Dark Magic. So apparently these are like a gloss, but they turn into a stain or something. So this is the overall makeup look. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite product was out of this whole video. I think mine definitely has to be the like glitter on my eyelids, and also I love the highlight as well. That is super pretty. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. And yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!